bw'oba okkiriza ogenda ku date n'omuntu, first of all appreciate. Ekyokubiri, allow him touch you, not in an intrusive way nti agenda kuyingizaamu ebigalo bye, nedda. Allow him to touch you. Bw'aba kukutteko ku face, tumanyi okukwatakwata ku bakyala bwe tuti, si nti tubakwatako nti twagala nnyo, tulina ekiriwo.
Tekubeerako kintu.
Sometimes I just want to know.
This
is actually a test. Mban testing, and are you fine with me touching you? You get it?
Cool.
So nsobola okukola bwe nti, I just want to know, is it fine touching you? Tumanyi okukola kino. And I want to feel, are you okay with me touching you? Tumanyi okukwatako wano ku mugongo. If you feeling comfortable, nyinza okukkiriza omukono wansi nentuuka kabina. But that is later on.
Great people, welcome to the Love Hub with Joe and Chihembo, a space that I always invite you. Please come through if you love speaking real life, real relationships, and of course, strictly Christ, nothing else. And today, I've brought you a love surgeon. What will you say that I've not brought you? Mr. Otis Rogers.
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? Okay. Good to have you on the Love Hub.
Love Hub?
Yes.
Where is that coming from?
From speaking about love.
We are at Better Hub now.
Oh, yes. We are at Better Hub, and now this is the Love Hub.
The Love Hub.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you, Chihembo.
Thank you for coming through. Yeah, I'm so sure the Love Hub is going to be at Better Hub, and then, of course, everything set together. And so I've just said he's Rogers Otis. How do you prefer the first one?
It's actually you and Shalom who call me Rogers Otis. The name is Roger Otis.
Roger, eh?
my birth name is Rogers, but I don't like the S.
You don't like the S.
So I removed it and just said Roger.
Roger
Otis, but it's Roger Otis. I'm glad to be here at the Love Hub. I think we're speaking the same language. Love. So I'm happy to be here, and of course, we're going to discuss a few things here and there. When I was the producer here, I told him that I work for very many companies, but they are all in the same space. So he shouldn't be worried.
We're sorted.
We shouldn't be worried.
That's awesome. And who is Otis, just around yourself? Who is he?
I don't really like talking about myself. I don't know why. Even the content that I do on social media, on radio, I rarely talk about myself. But I do believe I'm a calm person. I'm a little bit proud. I'm kept to myself. I like to stay home a lot.
Oh, you're an introvert?
No, I'm not an introvert. An introvert. I think I'm in between introvert and extrovert, because for some moments I like to have some people around, have fun with my boys, play some FIFA, play some football. But to myself, I like to stay home, listen to some music. I like to read some books. I like to just sit in the quiet place and just be myself. To my thoughts, there is a lot that goes on in our brains that too many how to harness it. So I just sit there, and I like the company of myself, by the way.
So that's why you brought us to Better Hub. It's quiet. It's a quiet place. I can see.
It actually gets loud in the night, but I like it during the day. When it clocks around 6 p.m.
You move on.
I leave. Because I don't drink, I don't smoke. There are always people here partying, playing some FIFA, drinking some wine, and socializing and whatnot. But that's not my vibe most of the time.
You know about love languages, I'm sure.
I do know that.
What is one that speaks to you?
The one that speaks to me is touch. I like to be touched a lot.
No, because I have the same love language. So maybe disclaimer: if you see me touch you, it's my love language.
No. But I do think people don't understand that love languages don't have to be just one.
Yeah.
You can have a couple of like 2 or 3. but the biggest one that speaks to me mostly is touch. I like to be touched, and in a way I like also to touch. I'm very touchy. I'm a very touchy person with my person. Tubanga tuli out wayinza oli omukono nga gutambudde.
When you're in love.
Yeah, mukono nga gutambudde, and I like the features on her. Yeah, because I keep telling her, you know what? Because she's a hairy lady. You know, so I like touch.
Yeah.
And most of the times I like to be appreciated. So those words of affirmation actually play a lot in my life. Yeah. There's a lot of things that men do, and we are rarely appreciated for that. Yeah. So when I do something for my woman and she's like, you know what, thank you so much. And you can see that she's actually sincere about it. I do love that. So those two love language, I think, play a part. Yeah.
You need to find your love language. You need something that speaks to you. When someone says it, you don't say, this person is lying. Yeah.
And people don't actually know how they want to be loved. It's a very, very, very big problem to people. You get into a relationship with someone and you don't actually know what this person wants. The problem is most of us express love through what we want, not what the other person
could.
Yeah, so your number one assignment when you get into a relationship is find out what does the other person want. How do they want to be shown love? And then when you show that, this person is going to reciprocate with that love and give you what exactly you want. It's a selfish game, love, as it is, because you have to play into what the other person actually wants.
Yeah. So today we are going to digest love. The surgeon is here. Like this Sarah. Everyone is going to pick it up. But before we get in, how do you like just a simple day maybe in your life? You just give us a day in your life. You're doing your love content. You're doing radio. You're doing administration jobs. Wow.
So my day is a bit routine based. Monday to Sunday is a bit different. So Monday to Thursday, I go to my workplace. About 9:30, I'm already in office. I am a manager of a company called Kagwirao. Kagwirao is a sports betting company. So by 9:30, I have to be in office to see what's going on in office, to see what I need to do at work and things like that. So 9:30 up to 5:30, I'm in office for the day job. And then between 5:30 to 7:30, I'm doing gym, I'm doing sauna, I'm doing some workouts. I'm always there at Cash Gym.
Okay.
And then by 7:30, I leave gym, I go and replenish. I drink some juice, I eat some food. So and then I go and do some prep for the night show, because I do a night show on Galaxy FM that is at 10 p.m. It's called The Night Breeze. So by around 8 to 10, I'm eating and doing some prep for the show. Then when I get to the show at 10 p.m., I do the show from 10 up to midnight. That's when I get home at midnight. That's Monday to Thursday. Then on Friday, I still do the day job, but then in the evening, I'm a little bit flexible. I can either go for a show. I was at Kenneth Mugabe's show. I can play some football. I can go to events, to the bar sometimes. You know, I go to the bar with my friends, but I stay there for about 2 hours because people creep me out a little bit. People creep me out. People are smoking shisha in your face. A lot of things are happening in the band. It's a bit flexible as Friday, but after that, then my weekend is also a bit flexible because even Saturday I have to pass by office and see what's going on with the betting. And then Sunday I'm usually home, but I do a live now. I found a gap in the things that I do. A lot of people want to speak to us, the people who are talking about love, you, me, and so I wanted people to access me when I'm in my free time. So on Sunday around 10, I do a live on my TikTok, which is Roger Otis. It runs for 6 hours from 10 a.m. up to 4 p.m.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You give.
I be home. My juice is there, my food is there, everything is there. Put on my phone. From 10 a.m. in the morning up to 4 p.m. I'm on live. I'm talking about relationship issues. I have a couple of guys that I do it with. It's called Hey Brothers. So the couple of guys who are very instrumental in this field. I host them on the show and then we talk about a lot of issues. Someone comes and just tells us about their issues, and we try to help them out. It's free. So I give people 6 hours of my time on Sunday.
That makes me want to know what really inspired you to start speaking about love publicly?
Publicly. I think I was inspired by two things. One, my predecessor, who is after the vaccine, is a very good friend of mine. And he did the show for about 8 years on Galaxy FM. And he's very intelligent. When I say intelligent, I mean it for the word it is. He's very intelligent in terms of life, in terms of love, in terms of all that other things. So he inspired me. I used to chill with him a lot. I used to go to studio when he was talking to people. I felt like I wanted to do that, you know. I want to do that. I want to speak to someone and get off the phone and he's like, thank you so much. You really helped me and things like that. So he inspired me. And of course, I think because I told you I don't share a lot, kept to myself. I think I looked for an outlet to speak to people in a way that is actually going to help them. Because I want to single one, you'll find them just speaking for. You go, you grab your phone and speak for. I don't like to speak for. That is why you see my content is a bit curated. You go on my social media and you're like, okay, this person researched this to come up to this conclusion. So I wanted to be a bit impactful, and I think my predecessor, yes, inspired me a little bit. Yeah.
I love how people, oh my God, allow me to enjoy on your behalf. But then when you're listening to all this, I am sure you're going to learn a lot. And let's get into our gist of the day.
Yeah.
Men normally chase.
Yeah. When you say men.
Genda kulopera abasajja you I'm talking about you. You chase our lady for like 3 years. You're chasing after her. She's saying no. She's of course maybe she's looking for consistency and stuff like that. And whenever she says yes, the man does relax and is no longer even pushing out the way he was. Why?
You have a problem with that?
Yes.
Why do you have a problem with that?
He's supposed to continue the way he was trying so hard.
Why do you think? Why do you think they're supposed to continue?
Love doctor.
Yeah, not
love surgeon. Love surgeon. I am telling you, you're chasing me for 2 years. I've not said yes. And when I say yes for the first month, you're not even asking us to go out on a date.
Allow me ask you something. Why do you take 2 years to say yes to me?
I'm looking for consistency. Are you sure that you're saying what you're saying?
So you're looking for consistency as a girl. And when you get the consistency, you say yes.
Yeah. When I get there, I'm like, okay, he has stayed on. I think he really does love me. Let's get in. Of course, in that process, I've fallen in love with you, but then maybe I had not told you that I'm actually in love with you.
I find that a problem. I find that a problem. Men having to chase women over and over and over and over. Actually, when a man comes to me and tells me something like that, I ask him, how long have you been chasing this woman? And if it's past a month, I tell him to quit. Yes, if it's past a month. Yes, if I'm talking to a man. And you see, the problem with our field is, like I said, love is a bit selfish. It's selfish in a way that when you come with your issue, Joanne, and because I see you're married, when your husband comes probably with the same issue, what I'm going to tell you is going to be very different from what I tell him.
Different, true.
Yeah. When I'm speaking to you, you are my client, you're my person, so I'm defending you. But yes, I'm defending you. But at the same time, I need to have some kind of empathy for the other person so that I keep the bond together. But if it's dating, because dating and relationships or dating and commitment are two different things.
True.
That's why people don't understand. So what I tell someone who is dating and what I tell someone who is already in a relationship is completely different. But let's go back to the chasing bit. I need people to understand that men love to chase. Men love to chase. Some men thrive under chasing. They don't like relationships, but when it's a chase, they want to chase. They want to chase this girl. To get her, to get her to like me. Because the moment that guy gets to a point where omwagala ng'omwagalira ddala ate agenda kusooka kukkakkana. Now you want to find out why. I have like 4 books that have shaped my thinking about relationships in terms of psychology and emotions. And I need people to understand that these 2 things are not visible, but you can feel them, and sometimes they can be invisible. 1 is emotions. Number 2, the psychological part of relationships. There are a lot of things that happen to us and you don't know why they're happening, or you don't exactly have the information to back that up. And I found these 4 books very instrumental. Let's just help people that want to read, right? Number 1, there's a book called Mating in Captivity. It's a very fantastic book. It's also going to talk about emotions and psychology and things like that. And then it's called Mating in Captivity. Yes, if I'm Mating in Captivity. It's by Esther Perel. And then there's a book which I recommend you read, you listen to, not read.
Not reading.
The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene.
Okay.
That one's
audio.
Just get an audio book. When you're reading it, it's not going to make a lot of sense for you. But just read when you're in the car, when you're in the car, when you're at home, when you're at work, probably you have your earpieces in, just put it on. The Art of Seduction, Robert Greene. And then there's I'm going to tell you 2 other books, but those 2 are very instrumental to me. Why? Because there's a lot of things that happen to men when they are chasing versus when they're in a relationship. And it's quite important for you, the woman, to understand that these things are going to change, that my guy is going to change. Pese igenda kusala.
Okay.
And I need you to be comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable with it, ogenda kuba ova ku musajja omu odda kumulala, because you also want to feel that attention, you want to feel that love and things like that. So nze nagambye ne mu dating, right? Simanyi bwali osibye kapapula. So sibanga kapapula. Bw'obanga tosibanga kapapula, maybe abali bayinza okubanga banjulira yali asibyeko kapapula. Omuntu yali asibye kapapula. If you've betted before, there's a feeling you get when you look at your receipt and you have 1 million that you might win, maybe. So between the time that you bet and between the time that all games get reconciled, or enough feeling there's adrenaline. The adrenaline eyambukira ddala. There's dopamine obeeraawo nga, you know, owulira olinnye, feeling erinnye, owulira there's something that you really want to grasp. Oyagala kukwata kakadde ako. Now that exact feeling is the way that men are nga bachasinga mpaka nga akufunye. There's that dopamine and adrenaline erinnye, owulira nga oyagala kukwasa muntu ono. Ne ekibeera mu makkati awo owulira ddala nga oyagala, you know, I don't know how to explain it to you, but
you just want to reach the other side. You don't know how you're going to get there, but you want to get there.
You want to get to that point, but you're here. But whatever is between here and that point is going to raise your adrenaline. And the most disappointing bit to the girls, I think, is nti bw'amala okufuna, there's going to be an adrenaline spike egenda kukakkana, ne dopamine agenda kukakkana. At some point agenda wulira nga buli kimu kya bulijjo. Okitegera, buli kimu kyonna kigenda kubeera nga kya bulijjo. And like I told you, very many men thrive mu kuchasinga okwo because babeera busy. Tubeera busy. Bwe tuba mu relationship tuba tetuli busy. Kuba muba mumaze okufuna. Okitegera, muba mumaze okufuna. Naye wali mbeera busy. I have to text, I have to call.
You're looking for specific places.
N'obwongo bubeera busy, mba nnoonya, what am I going to buy you? Ekigenda okukyamula. What am I going to... You get it?
Are you saying so we are going to keep refusing so that you continue doing that?
You see, that's why I say I don't want you to look at it as a problem.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to look at it as something that is going to happen. Kiringa kugamba bawala nti at any point in time, your man is going to cheat on you.
Right now, if you're saying that, you can't be saying that now.
But it's going to happen at some point in time. Yeah, and the fact that very many people are not tebakisuubira oba tebakyagala, kibayisa bubi. But for the women out there, maybe abali mu religion katugeze ng'ey'abasiraamu abakisuubira nti any point in time musajja wagenda kujja n'omukyalo omulala, ebiseera ebisinga baba tebakiwa nnyuma tu nti newe kiba kibaddewo kiba kikoze eki
kibaddewo ate alinga akisuubira naye doesn't know when it's going to happen.
So the chasing nze nsuubira mu opinion eyange nti one kisuubire, second of all you have to understand the psychological bit of it nti ye kimutuukako kyekyo aba ne adrenaline mungi nga chasinga, dopamine mungi nnyo, raising his awareness, things like that. And I think abantu abawala kye batamanyi ekirala is omuwala unattainable oba omuzibu w'okufuna mu maaso gaffe alabika nga alina value nnene. Omuwala nga abalenzi basobola kikubuulira nti tusobola okubaamu n'emboozi zaffe ng'abalenzi tugana akawala ako mwana kajja wani ako tekavaawo ne bw'ogendayo gwe boyi tekajja kuta tekavaawo ako akawala. One guy goes n'agezaako okukwana nekigaana, omulala najja n'agezaako okukwana nekigaana. Nawe Joan nga ggwe oyinza okuba olinayo omusajja ng'ali eyo ayinza okuba n'avuga ggaali naye nga yakulipa every now and then naye nga tebamanyi nti kyo kye baba basuubira nti gwe oli very rare, kye baba basuubira nti oli muzibu nnyo wakwataininga. So now your value is up, yeah, so that means bwe bakufuna baba nga bakuyiyeeko amazzi, baba bakuyiyeeko amazzi sikatabbo nga yo tubadde tusuubira. You get it? So the unattainable woman is always rare and her value is always up. Kyova abawala abasingira ddala obungi, they played hard to get because they know it for a fact that when you give it so fast value y'omusajja ayinza okuba ng'akola ki
genda kukendeera.
Era n'abasajja ebiseera ebisinga akuyisa
si bulungi
ng'omuwadde mangu.
No, we've been. So I've seen men who say yanyanguyira teyanteeka nnyo ku pressure biri awo, and that's why he's even easy going with other women on the side.
I think it should be a personal decision mwenga abawala ogambe nti either ngenda kwanguyiza omusajja oba sigenda mwanguyiza. Yes, it should be a personal decision, you know why? Nti ebiseera bisinga oyinza oba ne gayi ono nga wakabi ng'okimanyi w'osuulira mu step ennaku nga 3 ba wiiki 2 agenda bayiseemu. So now you feed him breadcrumbs gwe ng'omuwala, and I need women to feed breadcrumbs to men. Omusajja yenna alina gw'oli interested in naye ng'okimanyi wakabi ng'essaawa katugeze kale Otis azze kukukwana. Otis ono bw'aba azze kukukwana ng'okimanyi bw'omumalira obudde agenda
kuyita.
Feed him breadcrumbs. Muweeko tono breadcrumbs giringa n'okwata omuceere n'ogusimba mu layini ogwina ekisero we kiri kati enkoko eno ejja ebojja bweti mpola mpola mpaka weetuuka ku kisero kiri eky'omuceere kyennyini. Now mu feeding breadcrumbs ntegeeza ki nti muwe essuubi nti olina ekingi ky'ogenda okufuna eno. During the chase give him a little bit. Ekisookera ddala nakyogerako, I don't remember where I was, but ekisookera ddala very few people are going to call you on a date as men, but ononye agenda kugamba tugende ku date naye bw'aba akuyise ku date make sure you leave him some hope nti enkeera tugenda yes. Ekisookera ddala appreciate that he has taken you on a date. Thank you so much, I loved what we did, the night was perfect, and ayagala okubeera appreciated. Amanya nti maybe if this person is appreciating me this time, the next time is going to even be better. So appreciation is number 1. Number 2, the physical touch, the things that I've been talking about. Omuntu ebiseera ebisinga bw'oba tonnagenda naye ku date, I think communication about before the date. You have to get used to each other a little bit. And when you get used to each other, don't feel the ick nga bakutteko ku date. There are a lot of girls that I went on a date and a guy just touched me. Ew. Like you've been talking for 3 months, 5 months. I mean, touching you
it
shouldn't be a problem, right? Because what we are trying to build is a relationship. So I'm going to have access to your body at some point. First of all, appreciate it. Allow him touch you, not in an intrusive way. Allow him to touch you. Bwabakuteko ku face tumanyi okukwatakwata ku bakyala bwe tuti si tubakwatako nti twagala nnyo tulina ekiriwo. Sometimes I just want to know. This is actually a test. Mban testing and are you fine with me touching you? You get it?
Cool.
So nsobola okukola bwenti. I just want to know, is it fine touching you? Tumanyi okukola kino. And I want to feel, are you okay with me touching you? Tumanyi okukwatako wano ku mugongo. If you're feeling comfortable, nyinza okukkiriza omukono wansi nentuuka kabina. But that is later on. So touch is very important. When tuukira wano wansi, it's a whole nother thing. But let him have the touch, but tali intrusive. Because omuntu ku date esooka teri kikuyingiza ngalo munno. Kitegeera omuntu ku date esooka omuntu ku date esooka teri ki, you know, there's no need for you to tongue kiss on a first date. You get it? You're still getting comfortable with this person. So second of all, breadcrumb eyokubiri, allow him to touch you in a non-intrusive way. Etakuyingirira nnyo, you know, whatever. Ekyokusatu, mukole ku post kitwandiyise post review oba review ya date. Talk about how the date was. Naye nabadde simanyi nti oli bwoti ne bwoti. You know, it's fantastic that I found out that you're actually a very good conversationalist. I found out that you actually, you know, owuliriza, you gave me eye contact, you know, omufeeding obuntu obulaga nti there is attention on your side gyobadde omuwadde. So bu breadcrumbs owe mugenda omukkiriza okulaga nti waliwo ekituufu wano. Naye ebiseera ebisinga muva ku date ne musirika nga he will call me again.
Let him call me. Can't he check if I've reached home safe?
Chase egenda kuleetera ebizibu. Egenda kuleetera because agenda tandika okukola ebintu ng'alinga ayagala okuproving nti that I can have you true. And I can have you and do whatever they want, whatever. Kagambo nkakosa nnyako, whatever the fuck I want. Nkakosa nnyako odonsonyiwa.
It's okay.
The breadcrumbs are really important for any person that is trying to coach you, trying to chase you. Because kijja mulaga at least you appreciate what is giving you. Nti ate ne gyagenda waliyo ku light. Teweegabangula otyo mangu bwotyo.
So okkiriza the 90 days rule. If you meet someone like a 3 months of knowing each other.
Oluzungu lungi nnyo mu relationship. Joan, oleta oluzungu.
You want it, but we see them mostly. You know, many people are now running on the movie Love. And we forget the reality. Nti ono omusajja talabangako na movie gy'olaba gy'oyagala akole ki?
Let's get personal. You're married, right? How long did you date with your man?
My husband? 6 months.
6 months. Wali omaze okulaba bye weetaaga. You had seen whatever you wanted to see in a man. So if I could get a little bit more personal with you, how long did it take you to sleep with him?
Until the day of our wedding.
What?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No.
After 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's a very patient man. Sebo mukuru, bawa Joani, only very patient.
He's indeed an
6 months. Man. Yeah. So what was he doing?
And then 6 months, we didn't like the time we accepted. Then in also, you know, he got to first know me. Then now talking to me. Then I accept 6 months. Then the time preparations for wedding and proposing and all those times.
So what we've been doing here?
Like almost a year. My accepting 6 months, yes. Then we had like
you had
a
to
whole
court,
year.
You had to.
Yeah.
So the whole year.
Yeah.
Has it paid off?
Very.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate
it.
It does. It pay off.
So the whole conversation we've been having has actually been about you, the chess, because the man chased for a year. But chess is very, very important when you're chasing someone who is worth it. That is also important for the girl child to put out there. You have a church background.
Yeah.
that answers it all. Because ebisere bisinga abawala ba church munaye temwagala babaminako temwagala babaminako ate mubeera ne ba spiritual father nga bagambye nti munaye do not serve leg very early. The man has to conform to some certain standards. Ekyokubiri muina do you have mu church muinayo abantu ababatwala in terms of relationships and things like that?
Like accountability partners.
Accountability partners.
You can have an elder person when you start dating. We've talked to this lady. We are starting our relationship, and so they guide you. But when I speak about it, it will sound like scripted.
It's not,
but
nembadde simanyi nti byaddala
byaddala nnyo.
So omukulu yali mu church
yali mu church
ekyo kyangu
nga wena muli mu same thing.
Ekyo kyangu. I think church and any kind of institution eyanguya nnyo ebintu bya relationship. Abasiraamu abali mu mizikiti kyobola abasiraamu bangi bewasangana. They like to keep the wealth within. Era kasaba omusiraamu nga wadde omusiraamu mwana we omanya they are trying to keep the wealth within, they are trying to keep the family values within. N'aba church mugendera nnyo ku kitabo, the writings and scriptures, mugendera nnyo ku bitabo. And I like the way you do things because kijjawo the whole bit of dating. Because what you were doing for you accepted and then you courted. Kati nze ngenda otuukirira omuwala simanyi kyagenda kuŋŋamba. Simanyi oba yakkiriza dda. But I have to appease her. I have to give her all these nice things so that she accepts me. But during the time that I'm giving her all these things, anzijako byanzijako. Azitwala obudde bwange. Wazitwala after 6 months wakkiriza. Wamala okukkiriza. Nyewe watu because that time between gwe okukkiriza n'okukwana. Abawala batwaliramu ebintu byaffe bingi nnyo.
Anti olina okuprovinga.
Exactly. Right. But I don't think men should prove. That's one of the things that I don't think men should do. I don't think men should prove. I think men should be honest. You should be honest about what you want from a woman. Omukyala oyo, paint her a picture that nze ndi bwenti. This is my character. Neisa bwenti. How do you do that? You have to be in her environment. Njagala nnyo abantu bakwane from their environments so that they understand. Yes, mugambye church bulungi nnyo. Basegera because muba mweraba. Era bw'aba akola nti kajjo naye kamaliriza church n'akuwerekerako. Kamaliriza church maybe nawe olaba gy'ogenda. N'atandika building that kind of, bond with you. Naye omuntu gw'otamanyi bulungi nnyo kiba kizibu nnyo. Kyova nkugambye nti it's very good for you to date from your environment because you're going. Yes, even a neighbor.
Producer mutada ina neighbor.
Amuli bubi. Actually neighbor bamulungi nnyo. Neighbor abakumanyi nnyo.
I want you now ennyumba lwaki muba mukyusa ne mudda mugumu.
Exactly. Musoba n'okugamba nti kati zino zombi zaffe. Yes.
Wherever you
want to sleep. Zombi zaffe ati musobola ozisasula.
Producer omutaasi.
Yes, neighbor muntu mulungi nnyo. Sikiriza naye maybe a co-worker. Co-worker mba mutandise okweyagala, either you leave the job or he or she leaves the job.
Why?
Because it's going to bring a little bit of conflict of interest.
Especially when one is a boss and another one.
Yes, now imagine the manager. Kwanya akawala kali wansi kunzi. Ngenda tandika okukayisa obulungi okusinga abalala. Because innately and naturally she's my girl. You get it. So you're going to take all that kind of friction between the two people. Naye saagala nnyo nze bantu ba dating outside of whatever. I'm forgetting the question. When wambuze ekibuuzo ate nazzeeyo nze nakubuuza ebibuuzo.
Wamanyira okubuuza ebibuuzo wakikyusiza dda. Twadde ku why men lose out on that. On quickly nga amaze okufuna then kati na losing that interest them to keep trying to date you feeling that kati nkufunye. All is done. I don't need to continue doing all these things.
I think it's also tunenya nnyo abawala netanenya basajja. Men should actually know nti bw'oyingira relationship ono omuwala a feeding off your attention. Nti attention eyo bw'ekendera agenda kubeera nga atendebwalira ogenda attention weeri.
Hello, livestock and poultry farmers. We welcome you to Bread Vet Drug Shop, an outlet for all your veterinary solutions. We deal in veterinary drugs, vaccines, complete poultry feeds, fish feeds, supplements, dog food, brooding materials, feeders, drinkers, and all vet equipment. We do vaccination for dogs and poultry with a trained, certified field officer working 24 hours, just a call away. Bread Vet Drug Shop is located in Nansana, just next to Africa Oil Petrol Station along Hoima Road. Contact us on 0787 087 220 or 0701 271 801. Bread Vet Drug Shop is licensed by the National Drug Authority. Bread Vet Drug Shop, the ultimate custodian of your livestock and poultry. Yeah.
That is why ba-ex batuliddeko abantu baffe. That is why ababoda batuliddeko abantu baffe. That is why ba-boss batuliddeko abantu baffe. Because the interesting bit about work, omanyi omuwala bw'omutumiriza ennyo kimanyi nti agwa mu mukwano naawe
okusiganga omugamba help me get
yes ndesa kugonda eri bambi gendako ku workers house ndeeta ku documents zino gendako wano ndeetere kino kwata ssente zino genza ozitingireko ku gundi. That woman feels like she's in service to you. And when she feels she's in service to you, she feels like oli mukama we. Kyobula ba boss batulyako nnyo bakyala baffe. Era mukyala we bw'abeera nga ali ku mulimu nga waliyo boss nga kanege ateekwa okuba nga either ayagala kukwatamu kubanga yamukwatamu dda. Era Joanne, I'm very happy that you're self-employed. Yes, I'm very happy that you're self-employed because omukulu yali wadde ng'akwogerezeganya ebigambo. So you because what happens in a relationship is your woman is in service to you. Bw'okomawo she treats you like the king in the house. Akuggyako ebintu n'akubuuza munaye ogenda kulya ki n'omugamba munaye mukyala ndeetera ku kigundi kino. So that kind of embeera eyo gy'oba nayo bw'agiteeka ku mulimu ng'ali ne boss omuntu ali a bit even above than you ng'amutumiriza, she's in a way going to get attracted to this person. So,
I think that is in nature of women now.
It's in the nature of women. It's in the nature of women.
That when a man is a leader, even at home, she's more attracted to this man. Yeah.
So it's very important. One, you have to keep that attraction to this person. One, attention jimuwe. Oba towulira nti oyagala mukubira, oba towulira nti oyagala kusindika message. Weekake, muvubuka. Weekako osindikira omukazi wo message. Because wali abagenda omusindikira message nga siggwe. Atandika compare nti ngono nga nfaako. Bagenda muweza airtime ow'olukumi nga waleseewo akameeza ka mutwalo. Bamutwale. Airtime. Just airtime oba data wa 10. Bajja
gwaleseewo
mitwalo 5 egy'akameeza. Bamusindikira olukumi. Because you've been quiet the whole day. Bamusindikira olukumi lwa airtime awulire nga ashemereddwa. Awulire nga ashemereddwa. This guy gives me attention.
Ashemereddwa what do you mean? That's a Luganda.
Ashemereddwa. Nga akyamuse. So that attention that you're not giving your woman, someone else is going to give it. Because abakyala bano balinga nze ndowooza si kubavuma. Ne balinga Enkoko.
This is
why I like to speak English. It is an analogy. Sigambye nti Enkoko. Nti balinga Enkoko.
They are like
Enkoko eno. Ogifulumya ku makya. N'ogita. You give it freedom to go and eat wherever it wants to eat. Neerya naye emanya ekintu eki olweggulo saa 12 nina okudda ewaka. Era emanya mukama waayo n'ekiyumba kyayo ekimanya. Ebiseera ebisinga if you don't treat that woman right, agenda kulya byalidde byonna tagenda kudda. Bagenda mubakirayo because she has no choice. Nti bagenda muterawo bu breadcrumbs nkugambe bukwataddeyo asigale nga agoberera omukyere gye guli omungi, omusajja oyo agenda mumutwala. Naye ate bw'aba akomyewo mu kiyumba kyo, anytime osobola ogijjayo enkoko yo n'okola ki? N'obaaga, n'olya. Si kuvuma. Wabula abakyala ebiseera ebisinga balinga ki?
We accept.
Tekakulumye Joanne.
Kanumye enkoko. Just by the thinking enkoko. I cannot be like that.
No, I think girls get in their feelings a lot. Get in your feelings a lot. If you think about things a lot, nobirowozaako rather than just getting in your feelings. Bintu bingi byemusobola solvinga
nga tuvudde mu feeling.
Nga muvudde mu feeling.
Kati mwe kyemugamba temulina feeling?
Feeling tuzirina. Naye ebiseera ebisinga what separates a confident man, a real man, from omusajja omulala is how they are able to disseminate nti kino just this is a feeling right now. Okay. I'll give you an example. We had someone on our live on Sunday. Bukanajja akuba kyeyo. N'agamba badde ayogera n'omuwala ono for about 6 months, a long distance relationship. They are planning to meet at some point. But the man says, I feel lonely. Yeah? It's a right feeling. It's okay to feel lonely.
Yeah.
But because you're lonely, oyinza okukola ensobi. Now, a lot of women feed into their feelings rather than their logic. Nti omusajja kkiriza tikiri okay okufiiringa lonely. I feel lonely at times.
Because you're not with her.
I feel lonely at times because my woman steps out of the country for some time. Nandeeka wano nga mazima ddala I feel lonely. But understanding that actually I feel lonely, but it is okay to feel lonely. It's a valid feeling. Naye nsobola gikwasaganya ntya. Obuzibu tulina nti the women who I told you nti banafuwa in terms of feeling, they give in to that feeling rather because if she's not getting attention from you and Dave comes and gives her attention, ayinza olowooza Dave yansinga. Ante kirina kukusinga because Dave ayinza okuba muwadde attention gye simuwanga nako. There's a man who's going to come into your life for 1 month. Ateekeko impact ku bwongo bw'omukyala wo. Mu impact gy'otamuteekangako mu mwaka nga gumu oba emyaka ebiri. In that 1 month, Dave asobola okugamba omukyala we ebigambo by'otamugambangako mu myaka ebiri. Gye wano kyana kyoli mufumbo ng'omusajja yakutaddeko amaanyi for 1 month osobola okuva mu bufumbo. Ng'omusajja yenna yazze n'akuteekako amaanyi for 1 month osobola okuva mu bufumbo. That's why
just of following that, not even understanding them.
Just the attention and how he plays with your emotions. Because there are people who can read the body language. There are people who can read your they call it neuro-linguistic programming. They can read the way you speak. Namanya, this person is going through hurt. This person is going through this and this and that. Just because of your words. Just because of your words. But I do believe that abasajja bangi tebakikozesa. They don't use that weapon. If you give this woman just as much attention as she wants, she's going to stay put. Enkoko yafa agenda kukomawo. Enkoko gikomezaawo. That's the problem.
That makes me think that sometimes it's you as a man saying kati nchifunye then you lose.
I think we just need to be a little bit deliberate.
Deliberate.
We need to be deliberate. I'm intentional about Joan. Joan mwagala mukwanyi bwemba mufunye. How do I keep her? Because what people don't understand is getting someone and keeping them are two different things.
Yeah.
What I talk about on my show. Let me just do this. Yes, what I talk about on my show is 4 things. I talk about attraction. I talk about the approach, and things like that. I talk about dating. And I talk about relationships. Ebintu bino byonna biri mu sex, kyobola mmita nnyo kaliba. Ebintu bino byonna biri mu approach. So nkugambye ekisooka, I talk about attraction. Kyobola video zange ezisingira ddala obungi ojja zisanga nga ngamba nti omuntu bw'oba omwegombye n'akola bw'adde. Attraction is very important. Yesookera ddala. You have to be attracted to your husband before you accept it. Second of all, the approach yakwana n'atwala ebbanga nga kwana. Approach yakwana atya Joan bw'omusambo bw'omutuukira in 1 month n'omusabirawo agenda kwenyonyala. You know, Joan bw'omutuukira bw'oti n'omulagirawo ssente agenda akasajja keeraga kano omusajja bunyankole bannaye munyankole naye nga bo we basinga okwesoma ge mazima omunyankole yeesoma bannange
kuwa ssente nyine nti confirm yanje.
Yes. So n'ekyokusatu is the dating phase. Now mu dating awo attention erina okuba nga eri waggulu. Kyobola mu chase mugamba nti bwe tuba dating ebbanga eriwera attention akendeera. Then the relationship. This is the hardest part because it involves a lot of patience, it involves a lot of compromise, it involves a lot of obukodyo bungi nnyo mu buliri outside the bedroom. A lot of things occur in these 4 things. So I need people to know that when go musajja, you need to be deliberate. Joan mufunye, what is a role, a purpose in my life? Nti mwagala muwasa, muzaala mu baana. Ne bw'aba takitegedde mu ntandikwa, gobeera nakyo at the back of your mind. Nti omuvugo omutwala eyo. Oshegera, so approach we buyambira. Then the dating, excuse me, the dating time, omwina okudatingira omwo. Oyina obutandika obbimuteekamu nti dating ono Joan wetwogera ku baana akirowoozaako ki. Dating ono Joan bwe mukwasa yakakadde akakolamu ki, akula nviiri, agula kamera ya waaka, akola ki. You're trying to otandika omupima mukko yo obwongo bwe buliriddawa. Buli oba walaba owakakadde n'agenda mu mmezo.
Lindako esente abasajja ze babawa nti nterekeraayo miliyoni emu.
Tamatakuwadde kutereka.
Ng'abakyala bange bagudde mu mutego. Omusajja yamuwa miliyoni 2 ninja wolya n'azirya bwe. Enviiri yasibaza mutolo kinana.
Tukakubabulira bawala abali eyo. When your man gives you money, and it's a good sum of money, takuwadde mpe, akuwadde kulaba ogenda zikozesa ki. Joan nkugambye waliwo abawala b'osobola okuweereza akakadde. You can do it on a birthday. Mwala n'omuteekamu akakadde nga nkuweereza akakadde. Happy birthday. N'oteerako bulabolabo.
Enkyakubuuza airtime.
Enkyana very good. Kwata wamu. Enkyana yakubuuza airtime. Oshegera. You sent her 1 million shillings. You don't know what she's going to do. Enkeera ayinza okugamba atumizza wiigi ya mitwalo 6 ejja. It is being shipped. Otegera omukazi gw'olina. Olunaku lwennyini lw'omuweereza akakadde. N'akuweereza bbiri nti baby tuli mu mmezo naye tubulako emitwalo 3. Akakadde ke wampeereza tekamaze ku birthday. Otegeera omuguya gw'olina. Omuwala omuweereza akakadde. Naye the next day n'akugamba nti baby njagalayo mami wange afunyemu obuzibuzibu, send me 100,000. So weebuuza ti omuntu gwe mbadde mpeereza ssente ono ayina mabanja nti asoose kusasula mabanja oba ssente zino tamanyi zikwata. Because I'm going to tell you this, Joan. Having a partner, a relationship partner is good. But having a partner who is a financial partner to you is even better. Bwe mbeera ne Joan nga mmanyi sobola omukwasa ssente n'azizaaza because you're multipliers. N'azaazamu ekintu ekirungi. Nina mmanya nnyina omukazi. Ne buli lwe mpa omukazi wange ssente nandividinga nansubtractinga manya kyennyina nti gye tulaga eri tugenda kukola ki. And I'm not telling you to just chase this woman. I'm telling you to train her because women can change. They change for the right man. Train her to actually be a better woman. So
why women? You have fallen for this.
But it's very important for women to know that nti essente ze babawa ng'omusajja takuwampe bono mitwalo 10 mitwalo 5 ayinza bakuwadde bu nene bwakuwa bwisente n'akugamba agenda ozinterekere mu kuzikusaba n'ogamba naye nakozesa akaataano naye ng'ataano ago tegana kyegazza. Is a problem.
Waliwo oli yali agamba nti yampa 1M today. I met him, gave me 2 million and then he never came back after a month.
Ngamu chasing.
The time he was chasing, nga just yambuza what I used the money for. When I told him, he didn't come back.
Kati atubat wetaaga okumanya yayogera ki?
Yeah, correct.
What did she use the money for? It's
yampa sente naye teyazigoberera nti what have I done, but then he went. He didn't come back.
Joan, I'm going to tell you one very simple fact. Money is value.
Right.
When I give you money, I've given you value. When I give you that value as a man, I expect value back.
True.
Bota jimpa at least jirage in the things that you're doing. Because the truth is, finga basajja, we know that when we give you, it's innately what we are supposed to do.
Yeah.
But when I give you, show me that you're either building your value or won't pad the value.
And as women, we are to receive.
You're to receive. It is okay. You shall receive. But what you do with that, what you've received is going to get to copy miracle. What you're receiving is ogenda, what are you doing with it? Nze kyovola bankugamba nnyo nti omukyala atamanyi kukwata ssente because many of them basaba naye tebamanyi ngeri kye basaba gye bakikola. Money is very hard to work for. nzibu nnyo 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 ffe tukuwulira rutini yange gye nkola mu wiiki na kati omuntu wandyako emitwalo 5 mpulira nga ne wandyako emitwalo 15 mpulira nga agindiddeko because I strive to get this money. And men strive to get money. Kibula when women join mu 1970s on feminism ngezze nga batandise okuwa abakyala olukusa okugenda mu workplace okutandika okukola. I loved it because I thought nti omukyala bw'ayingira workforce agenda tegeera ssente zizitowa zitya, ssente nzibu zitya okukola. Bw'akitegeera ekyo just maybe she's going to be more empathetic for the man amuwa ssente nga talina kyamubuuziza, because you're going to tell a man naye omanyi mpayo emitwalo 10
bakugamba sizina
ng'omanya naye omusajja agenda kugamba mpamu eddakiika 10 gwe mu ddakiika 10 olowooza mwakoledde emitwalo 10 mu ddakiika 10 jo wano ogera kunkubira essimu ngambe Otis I'm in a fix right now sindikirayo emitwalo
real quick
nowotakagattako kubako kanyiizaamuko real quick nakugamba send me 200,000 please I need it. I'm in a fix. Nomugamba mpaye eddakiika 5 oba 10. Ye alowooza mu ddakiika 5 ezo oba 10 mwokoledde emitwalo agabi.
Zijja ku account.
Exactly. Ne ku account eyo twaccumulatingiddeyo ebbanga. Tutodde ku kye tulina. Meaning nti essente ezo olina ozziwa value. Ekisookera ddala ekyokubiri you have to be empathetic to a man. Bw'akugamba nti talina kkiriza oba otegeere lwaki talina, because nawe oli mu workforce omanye engeri ssente gye zibuwala okukola. Akasente kaluma mukko naye.
Akasente temuli basanyufu okugabako kasente.
Abawala abamu tebasiima ssente zetubawa.
Tebamanyi zikola.
Nedda nze nalowooza nti maybe oba joining our, because you can go in every workplace now tulina affirmative actions at least every workplace ebeeramu omukyala. You know, ne bwebeera betting house ewaffe tulina abakyala abakolayo, ne bwebeera butcher osangamu omukyala at least nga yagira ebyenda nga yabikwata yabyoza oba yabiwembwa oba yabirenga ne babitwala.
Abantu tubirya leka nawe ebyenda nze mbirya.
Oli
Mukiga.
Oli Mukiga? Kale kyenda kyaddemu okulya njagala nnyo tawereyo naye ate nayo njirya lwa bunwa naakola ntya.
But Otis, love surgeon tukyali wano ne love surgeon we are cutting love mpola mu 50. Kati what can someone do to keep that excitement of nvudde mu kuchesinga mufunye and let me keep this burning?
What we tell women is different from what we tell men. We are all in the same love space, but we are required to do different things. Omusajja mbawa nagamba ino very deliberate ku kintu kyaliko. Ekyokubiri alina training omukyalo oyo mu kikyayagala, because abasajja bangi ennaku zino agenda kufuna naye nga kyakwagaza kaliipa sex nga mazima nga talina kingi kyakwagaza. Bw'obanga ofunye omusajja nga kyasinga okwagaza kaliipa kitegeeza you're going to do twice the work. Okategedde, you're going to do twice the work to keep the relationship. Bw'ofuna omusajja nga ali deliberate ng'akufunye Joan mwagala, Joan mulabamu amakulu, alina obeera maama w'abaana bange oba mukyala wange. You're not going to do too much work, but at least you're going to do some work. Now the work turns nebeera ku mukyala. Relationships are very tricky.
Very.
Nti ffe bwe mmala okukwana, that chase is me doing the work. Yeah?
That's your work.
That is my work, is me doing the work to convince you. Bwe mmala okufuna, the work changes.
Do the work.
Until now you're going to do the chasing. Joan ogenda kunchesinga, you're going to chase to keep me.
We don't want that one.
You don't want that one. Mwagala kikati.
We want you to keep chasing.
But you're too selfish.
That's being selfish.
You're being too selfish. When a man is chasing you, he's doing the work. Akola emirimu gy'alina.
Naye nga naye alina okusigala nga balansinga mukko.
That is the ideal world. The real world. Tukomewe no mu real world. Oli mu ideal world. It's supposed
Utopia. Utopia world.
Oli mu movie. Oli mu supposed to. That is the ideal world. Because naffe tubeera ku mpewo twogera nnyo ku ideal situations. Naye biseera bisinga the real world is omusajja waba akukwana aba akola. He's chasing you. Bw'amala okufuna you're supposed to chase him. what you're doing to chase him is trying to keep him. That is the chase that you're doing.
But then we meet other statements like you cannot chase a man who doesn't want to be chased.
Those words can be used interchangeably. You cannot chase a man. They're trying to tell you cannot keep a man. Yeah. Which is stupid and wrong. And I want that mentality to be scrapped off your head.
You can actually keep a man.
You can chase him, you can keep a man. You can do it, my dear. Number one, nga bwe nkugambye nti ffe tukola ebintu nga tetumanyi tugenda bafuni. Omuyayi yakwana mwaka mulamba oli mu kyaki omudiri darling why so today
Otis shosi we are on the love
nabinyiza buko omwaka mulamba omusajja omuyiribyo what are you trying to see?
I wanted to see that you either what?
The consistency. You said consistency. You wanted to see
consistency. Now looking at the time you're in marriage, there are a lot of things that are going to happen. Can he be patient with me? If, let me say I'm pregnant, they have said, of course, like a lot of things, they have said you cannot have sex during pregnancy. Is he able to keep with you and in waiting for everything to be okay? So like there are a lot of things that I was considering that also any woman would want to consider herself, think through it and say but he's a patient guy.
Katugenderawo nina bingi by'enjagala oyisaawo
tukiiseewo ekyo kiiseewo asobola okiwulira. He's my number one fan.
But what I wanted to tell you is nti abasajja aba bakuchesinga abagwe mulimu gwe. He's doing his job. He has to chase you. Naye bwakufuna you have to chase him. What I mean by you chasing him is trying to keep him. Obukodyo bungi bw'olina okukola omusigaza. Nagambye omusajja ebiseera ebisinga bwakufuna nga akufunye mugaso gwo kaliipa ye ng'akimanyi njagala kulya buli kyana kino.
That's what they say. Men know what they want when they're dating.
Exactly. We know.
Omanya nti ono.
Naye waliwo abasajja abazze okulya ne babakwatirayo. Omuwala first of all nga kiwasuubira si kyofunye. Ekisookera ddala ng'awunya bulungi. Mwana mukazi awunya obulungi muka. Si mukuwunya just ngoye. Even her breath. Wali oyimiriddeko maaso g'omuwala n'ayogera nga toyagala alekerawo kwogera. You're standing board kumpi naye nga toyagala alekerawo kwogera. Akawo kaalina nga si ka Colgate, akawo kaalina akomukamwa. I'm telling you, it's just fresh air. You just want to keep breathing in. I'm telling you. I've experienced it.
Yeah.
And I experienced it, I think, third year campus. There's a girl I met. Yalina ku masters. Nali nkwana by'okusaagiriza. Nze nga nkwana bukwanyi just kwegezesaamu. Nali ku campus nga nkwana bukwanyi. I just want to try out new things.
Relationships.
I think so. Naye nakwanako omuwala nga wa masters. Nze nga ali mu third year. Nenga because she used to do evening. Ye nga akola evening. Classes zange zigwa ssaawa 10. Naye nga ekyali kinsigaza okwogera naye is just that. Nga bwe musemberera n'ayogera, I just want her to keep talking. Have fresh breath. Si wa Colgate, si nti ataddemu kawoowo, naye nga bw'ayogera owulira ddala nga there's that fresh air coming out of her mouth. Ekintu ekyo kisobola okukuba ku muwala. Ebintu bingi ebitukyusa timing ng'abasajja. Ekisookera ddala empunya y'omuwala. You expect, because very many girls you're going to meet nga tomulabangako. Naye bw'omusisinkana ne waba wazze kulya mbuli osobola okukyuka timing. Empunya ye gyawunya ekisookera ddala. Enjogera gy'ayogera. There are women who talk softly. You talk softly, by the way. Your man yeesiimye okubanga alina omukyala ayogera softly. Naye osobola
Bakiga tough.
Wali oyogeddeko ne black sugar?
Black sugar.
Wali oyogeddeko ne black sugar?
Black sugar.
Black sugar ng'oli naye kati simanyi bw'abeera na musajja we. Bw'abanga ffe bakyaliibe twogera naye ng'ayogera bw'ati. Simanyi. So the way a woman speaks esobola okukyusa timing. And we are very soft to engeri omukyala gy'ayogeramu and how she receives us. Ekyokusatu, how you appreciate this man. Mugambe nawe nkuba nkoze akantu katono nnyo. Newe mba nkuweereza data wa 10. Nkubira essimu. WhatsApp ngambe data mufunye ensonga lwaki nkukubidde ku WhatsApp. The appreciation.
Nkubipinga n'onkubira ne nkugamba.
Yonoonya naye Joanne. nkuweereza data wa 10 nkubira ku WhatsApp nga data mufunye mutaddekera nkukubidde neyanziza nnyo. The appreciation changes. Then sex. Kalipa is very important. Aba church simanyi bwe mukikola.
Kati we are breaking that chain. That's why we are speaking about
aba church simanyi bwe mukikola because you starve men until marriage. I don't know. I don't sagala bayingira nnyo aba church kuba bye bintu bya mu ngeri gye mubikolamu, and it has worked. The institution has worked for all this long.
So no muvubuka is aware of it. I think it's he's aware. Yeah, he's aware of it.
For the people that are not in church, we are going to speak for them. And what we are speaking for them is, one, the sex, how good the sex is, can help you keep a man. Ekyo kirimu ebintu bibiri. Ekisookera ddala, if the sex is too good, too naughty, and too stupid, I would say, kiyinza omutiisa. Nagamba ono gwendiko either commando oba body count ye nnene nnyo.
Badde manyi ba commando we mwagala.
Tubaagaza kimu. Okitegedde? Tubaagaza kimu kyokka. Abasajja basinga obungi baagwa ku commando ng'akola buli kimu mu buliri. Kyabamwagaza. Ekyo kyabamwagala nti naye akantu kange kabimala. Beba bafuluma ku ssaawa 11 ez'ekiro oba 12. Bewe bayitira ba boda nti owa James jangu mpikingire ku muwala ono tayagala kulabika naawe. Bebo bukubira essaawa 12 oba 11 n'akugamba ndi wano n'omukima nga taliiko nno because okimanyi weekyo. You get it? But I want you to understand that even the good sex in bed can help you keep a man. Ni bwaba yajja kulipa mulipi. Now, how you give it to him is different. You know, topic indala nnyo because there are women nga ina bingi byamanyi naye nga akuwaako breadcrumbs nga bwe nagambye. There's a woman you can find nakugamba she can't do oral. Naye nga bwakabi. Nakugamba bugambi I can't do oral. I can't. No, it's what that he. I feel like we've just started seeing each other. You know, but I feel like no.
Why?
Andi kuba muteekawo ku nsonyi ne ku blushing. But you know things. And a girl who is able to mask what she's capable of doing is very dangerous.
Hey, I thought she's
no.
What yourself
yes, a girl who can mask what she can do is very dangerous. Ngawe nagambye omusajja muweeko mpola feed him breadcrumbs until he can actually open you up. We've met women nga bingi byasobola okukola nenaakulagako mpola kyenkugambye nti
okungamba the breadcrumbs and what I know on the physical part of a man, it doesn't have a shoulder or a head to say you put the tip and then
no. Are you ready for this conversation?
Let's go.
Because when sumulula ate birabikala nnyo. But first of all, ekisookera ddala, you can know a woman that is too naughty or has done a lot by just the way they are kissing you. Because that's the first thing that we do, kissing. How they move their lips, how they move their tongue, what they grab when they are kissing you. There are women who are going to grab your ass ng'akukissing. Omanyono si wa bulijjo. Akukutte kabina. Akabina kafite kaliko fili lyona ne wakwatira kabina. Omanyi alina byamanyi bye tutamanyi. So she's kissing you, literally kissing you. You know muli akugrabiza akabina. That is a woman who is a little bit experienced. Engeri gyaku grabbing because some women don't know how to grab the neck or kusiko kujja okumukissinga. This woman is just going to grab you like this and pull you in and kiss you. That is a woman who knows a lot of things. That is experience. Experience etandikirawo mu ngeri omuntu gya kissingamu, engeri omuntu gyaku.
I thought you people are just enjoying, not thinking through of what does this person know.
Tugamba nti red flag waziraba naye tewaziwabudde. Wali naye yali ragamafini nnyo nga ye yayita mu mbeera zonna naye gwe tewamulaba. Gwolaba kawala kalungi outside oyingirayo ejjembe likuyingira ku bwongo n'oba nga tolowoolezaako ddala. Yes, ejjembe likulinnya n'oba nga tolowoolezaako ddala. But I'm losing my train of thought in terms of sex. The way this woman grabs you is going to tell you a lot. There are women agenda okugamba nti nze sikola olwo nga bwe nabadde nkugamba. But when you give her the chance to do it, she's going to blow your mind. agenda kulaga nti ayimba n'ayimba ennyimba za Spices, Shibad, Wininwaji byonna n'abiyimbirako album yonna yina n'agikwatira wamu pa. That is a woman who actually knows what they're doing. And that experience, eyogera kingi to the men that you've been with. Abawala bali experienced in buliri, bali experienced in terms of the bedroom. Either abo badde n'abasajja bangi, or she's privy to a lot of information that maybe porn, maybe sex talk, bino betubeeramu wano, abantu bangi baagala nnyo trying. Ekyokusatu, abamu batono nnyo, this is a small percentage, nti abeera n'omuntu we ogwo, but they explored each other, nti akoze buli kimu kyalina okukola n'omuntu oyo. And those are the women that actually nze beesuubira nti be bandibadde abalungi okubeera nabo. Abawala nti alina omuntu wombi, oba boyfriend oba
kisoma eno ng'ajja waka,
naye bali abava okusoma batuluma, batukwata ku bubina, bakola bintu.
We thought, I'm saying we thought on behalf of
the women. Yeah,
we thought those are things that are supposed to be done, you know, to grab your attention, to make sure
like I said,
feeling, you know,
bisobola osigaza omusajja if you're doing it right. Maybe muwenga mu ngeri etamutiisa,
nga
tobimuyiridde mulundi gumu. Okitegeera, there is no reason as to why as a woman ku first time you webaka n'omusajja you're doing doggy. Why? There's no reason as to why you're giving him doggy style on the first day you're meeting, on the first day you're having sex with him.
You want to give him control.
No.
Control
everything. For this conversation, there are styles that you don't give to a man. Olunaku lw'osoosa omulala. Ekisookera ddala. One, oral okumumuwa omulundi ogusoose gw'osoosa omulala. It means ekisookera ddala, because for you to feel okay to give someone oral, you have to be okay with how clean they are. You don't see that nga mwakava mu bbalo bakudate. So the fact that omuweereddewo kitegeeza okupima ku kutono oba oli museegu nnyo. Okitegeera okupima ku kutono oba oli museegu nnyo. My woman, the first day we did things like that. Nali nyina okusaba mukulu nkolaako. Okitegeera, but nze saakitegeera because we met like 5 years ago. Nze saakitegeera, nze nkitegeera mpola ne mmanya nti okay, a woman actually has to feel comfortable with your cleanliness. A woman actually has to see how you clean yourself. Umanyi omukyala azwa n'okulingiza obulingizi mu bathroom n'alaba engeri gye weeyonjamu. Some men don't actually clean their sack. Sack eyo yino giwa eddakiika nga 5 ng'oli mu shower. Because it is dirty. Jukira eri rugged eringa kigundi bweti. Yefunya bweti. So you have to stretch it out n'otandika ogiyonja n'ogiyisaako sabbuuni naye togikuuta na kigundi. Ogenda gikosa, it is soft skin. So oyina ogicleaninga bulungi nnyo bweti. That cleanliness has to be seen. The woman has to see how clean you are. Not feeling comfortable. Ekyokusatu, when a woman knows that you actually go out there and cheat, ayinza kuwa oral. You get, because she feels like you're not clean enough for her. So these are things byenkugambye nti obigaba mpola. Era omukyala bw'abikola mu kutandika otyamu, 1 akuwadde oral, 2 style zetugambye. Why are you doing doggy on the first day? Why are you doing doggy on the first day? Someone is having a preview of your ugliest side.
Oh.
Yes. Let's be honest, Joan. With
Let's go.
Ready for the conversation?
Very ready.
Because the fact is, when you're doing doggy with a girl, you're going to be privy to her extraction.
Yeah.
One of the things that is very ugly to see are the white markings. Waba wasiwuse, kisookera ddala. Wasiwukira ddala waba weeru. Yeah. And that is because some women don't use water when they go to the bathroom. Tebakozesa mazzi kweyonja bulungi nnyo. Ekyokubiri ogenda sangayo bitipi. Some women just scrub there and leave. That is why I'm telling you, it's very disgusting for you to actually give this man that kind of style. Nga mwakasisinkana. Ekyokubiri. Ekyokusatu, it's a bit unorthodox n'abantu abamu tebakyagala. The stretch marks. okitegeera abantu abamu stretch marks abakwata eno abasajja abamu kale tezibafaananira bulungi naye waliwo abazaagala they fall in love with kikazi kyange kyagala kirina bi stretch marks biki ebyo there is a lot to actually gwe tomanyi kigenda mu maaso naye omusajja ye aba akiraba so it's filthy he needs to be comfortable with you so that omuwa style ezo okitegeera style nyingi nnyo endala naye saagala nzimaleyo ku Joan Kihembo
tugenda kukomawo nga Sajion leero
tusaze okirabye gye tusaze
osaliddemu
tujja kusalira
kasita nze wampise enkoko
saakwesa enkoko nagambye esananology mulinga temuli nkoko wabula mulinga
why that's what John tugende I wanted us to have talk about communication in relationship but also when it comes to sex communication because now we have just things that have come now we are keeping the relationship and now the communication bit yeah ntuwemba saagala leero I can communicate to you that my body is
we're talking about general communication and bedroom communication it's a very big topic, you know. It's a very big topic. I don't know if the producer has time, but it's a very big topic. But
we can cut a few.
We can cut. The problem is, you know, surgeries take time.
And indeed, and that is why we are taking time.
Surgeries zitwaleza munana kati ngamba nkusale mu dakiika 2 nyinzo sale ebitaliyo nofa omulwadde nafa omulwadde nafa but communication is quite important I do believe when you're deliberate with someone nina video gye nalabye ku TikTok someone opened their phone nateekako timer yeah I think you saw it nateekako timer ngeri kuva ku 0 nanyiga timer ng'etandika eti n'agamba hey baby I am busy right now I'm going to get back to you in a minute I love you bye. It's just 8 seconds it spoke a lot about relationships nti abantu abasingira ddala obungi agenda kugamba ndi busy I am busy I can't talk to you ne bw'omukubira essimu tagenda kugiddamu n'okuba essimu endala after 2 hours nga tannakuddamu bw'akyali busy it takes 8 seconds to say hey baby ndi busy naye ngenda kukuddira nga nina obudde you don't have to talk about what you're doing
that's true
because ayinza oba tabitegeera oyinza oba oli mu betting ye tamanyi betting kyakola naye ogenda
mugaakapapula pressure wa 2 hours
ogenda muga baby I'm in the middle of something ngenda kukuddira I love you bye it takes 8 seconds okwogera ekintu ekyo abantu abasinga obungi gwe bagamba busy omusajja tali busy omusajja tayagala kwogera naawe bw'omukyala gwe bagamba nti munnaye ndi busy man nagenze na travelinze bw'aba takwata simu zo nakuba text tali busy takwagala bwagazi when you're honest and deliberate about what you're trying to do with a woman you communicate it's as simple as that ekyokubiri kyenjagala abawala bajjeko olugezigezi is not your man is not going to talk to you the same way he used to talk to you ngaku chasing. We've been talking about chasing because when we're chasing you have to stamp your foot on the ground and say I'm around I'm going to be of access to you you text her every single day you call her every single day you do all sorts of things when you're chasing her niba mala okuchasinga that adrenaline gambe egenda kukira ne dopamine egenda kukira spike ebigenda veerawo so ayinza okubanga text messages teziri ku pace yemu ngalizali nezijja kubeerawo teziviirawo ddala nezijja kubeerawo checking up ku makya emisana they might call you more bingo mugambe inamu ekizibu ekikugizeemu they talk to you so any relationship to thrive there has to be communication weba teriiwe muli mu byammwe omuntu amala ennaku 2 nga takkubira batakootayogeddeko nayo ku message ne week takuliyo it is as simple as that and I don't want people to think nti maybe ali mu stage simaya munyiivu do not give that person excuses to treat you bad that's very important don't give that person excuses to treat you bad because gwe amuwakanira gwe gwennyini gwatayagala nti omusajja wange alayika ali busy takwagala don't excuse yourself let's go to the bedroom a little bit ogambye omuntu aba tayagala n'akugamba is it what you say
like the communicating maybe today no or
are we talking about marriage relationships dating because byanjawulo for you ene empeta gy'olina nnyabo mulimu guno ino omulimu eno gy'oli maama oli mu big league bakyali mu dating bali mu guuli bali mu regional eno big league champions league. This is a responsibility ky'omusajjawo ne bw'oba toyagala lunaku olwo omugjamu at least akamu ne bw'oba olunaku olwo you don't feel like it. Yes if you have this omugjamu mulundi akamu. And the most important bit about sex is men just need to release once and they are calm, they are okay. Bana abasajja abakufiirafiirako bali mu dating simanyi bali mu marriage mwefiirako abasajja abakufiirako one abalowooza ku sente ze yakuteekamu ekyokubiri aba agamba I'm not going to see this woman again in like 2 weeks kamwegogereko buli kimu kyennina kyensonga lwaki babanywera ebintu biyitirivu nnyo the access men who do a lot of sexually aggressive things like that they don't have access to the women they're having sex with. Akimanyi lwaddamu okulaba weeks nga 3 kibola bakuba ne rounds ne ziwera 8 in marriage tewali bakuba round 8 ekyo kimanyi.
And now I'm speaking on this person who didn't wait maybe like me and they had the time of dating nga akubeerako sawa 8 and now you get married he relaxes
no kati obuzibu mulina abuzibu bwalula balina is most of the times they date people who don't match their sexual energy or they get married to people who don't match their sexual energy. Kati obuzibu olina ngenda kusalansala kihembo
ati naze ku representing my people naye my people I am the one who is on the table.
Let's just use you as an example. Genda ku table. If omukulu oyo yalina sex drive ya waggulu nga goyina ya wansi you dated for 1 year ne muyingira relationship bw'akulaga drive ye nti ya waggulu gweyonga ya wansi muyinza okwetamu amangu. That is why it's important to date and or court. Actually, when you're courting, have sex with that person. Go courting, and if you have, you know what? My intentions for you for marriage. My intentions for you are to keep you committed. Mwetegere ngatemunna yocha. Abalokole simanyi bakikola, but they open the cookie jar ku wedding day, so honeymoon.
Bachiga say. Owajulire tatina mpango.
Kategeza kashi.
Like one who has already undressed doesn't fear anything. So if you've already gotten married, whatever it is, you change to
exactly. But also, nama abali mu marriage, musobola choose. If you really feel like your man is unsatisfied with one round, he is going to communicate. Men are going to communicate in 2 ways or 3 ways. One, the very hard men maybe who are a bit open-minded are going to tell you, you know what, Kihembo, I really enjoy enough sex.
Okay.
I don't like it when I come home. I just have sex with you once. That's around 3 minutes. I think what you say, it's chimulisemu ko sex chaffe kibenga kinyuma. That's someone who's going to communicate. Abasajja ba communicating in terms of frustration. Okomyewo waka omusajja akutteko omukubya akakono okomyewo waka omusajja ayagala mujjamu tomujjamu, he's going to be frustrated. When he's frustrated, he's going to be quiet.
Frustration, now you get quiet.
Ate kigenda kuyombesa kikyokusatu kyenkugambye tebamu bayomba. They tend to substitute that anger into something else. Either nakuyombesa nnyo nabaako ebintu byakumma abaana babayisa bulala even naawe gwe kennyini nnyini naaba nga tali very responsive mu kuwa byoyagala because omuntu gwe wamye kaliipa ejjo tolina engeri ya musaba ssente za nviiri $15,000. Okitegeera agera gaasiina ssente wadde wazirabye ku mmeeza zabaddewo ekiro. You get so either he's going to speak, second of all he's going to show his frustration nga asirise oba ekyokusatu agenda kukolaga frustration we nga substituting nzeewo ekintu ekirala. So that's how they show their frustration. But it's important for you gwe ng'omuntu ali mu relationship n'omuntu okwogera kimunayinzi jamu nate ekisingira ddala okusanyusa abasajja kwe kubajjamu nga teboogedde. Ako kakulu nnyo ne Devas esemulabe
aye n'abakyala baagala that.
Yeah.
So now that is where love has to be put for both of you to know that someone, your partner, would actually love it that way. And
but most women don't know how to communicate that.
To balancing it, I want love that's balanced.
Not netta. Jire kigenda kubaawo.
Nga tu balancing nga omanya yeah, when I do it, also when she does it,
you want to change roles sometimes.
Not even that. Nayenga, you're not even getting tired. There's when you hear women complaining, a man who is initiate. And then a man is also saying, every day from we are married 6 years, you have never initiated. And yeah, so like Sajio nedakuleetedde part 2 tugenda kujja ne part 2 ne
communication and how to initiate. Yeah, that's
maybe kestasobola okulekayo nako nga topic nayo topic nene. When men say all I want is peace, omukyala mwagalako mirembe. What abategeeza ki peace? What is peace for men?
Sagala kweddamu. It's a very huge topic also. But ekisookera ddala peace. Nze nandisuubidde nti omusajja alina okuba nga yeezuula. Bwe weezuula teweetaaga mukazi kuwa ddembe. Gwe ng'omusajja olina okwewa eddembe. Eddembe most of the times abasajja baba bategeeza nti I don't want you to be nagging. Kyekisookera ddala. I don't want to come back to drama. I don't want to come back to complaints in my home. Ekyokuna, I want to come back to a place where there is compliance. Ng'ompuliriza without question. That is the respect the respect side of it. When I come and tell you something without any back and forth, respect what I've told you, let's go with it. Abasajja baagala nnyo bawuliriza without question. When you constantly question them, they feel like there's no peace there. Okitegeera. Ekyokuna kye nandibadde ndowooza nsembyayo nakyo nti abasajja buliwo constantly complain about something. For us, we're not used to that expressive way of talking about things. Obeere ewakaawo omuwala mukyala n'akugamba kati munnaye mama, you have that subtle way of talking about things. You're not expressive. But kati n'ekyo nakyo nkiddemu.
The man is wondering what are you talking about?
You're not expressive, but it's constant. Tekiggwawo. We call that drama. And if that drama is constant, he's either going to stay out of the house for some time, because he doesn't want the drama. I got a peace of mind. Peace of mind is a very huge topic.
My people, I think I asked about peace, but we are going to have Otis right here again because I've realized surgery goes for 8 hours and we're just doing 1 hour. Sorry, to China 7 hours with Otis. But my great people, we have been here with Otis. Thank you so much for coming through. Love is a broad thing. When you talk about communication, when you talk about peace, when you talk and also about then your show, what you do on Galaxy FM. What did you say?
That Roger Otis again. Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. I love when people actually reach out and invite me. We are
grateful.
I can only do this time. It's shooting at a time. But thank you so much for fitting into my schedule. I'll hope to fit into your schedule again. My name is Roger Otis. Galaxy FM, that is 10 p.m. every Monday to Thursday, and also Galaxy TV, that is every Monday. I attend the manager of betting company, so I'm here and there, and I'm the love surgeon. Yes, you can find me on social media. That is Roger Otis everywhere. For Facebook, Roger Otis, Instagram. See Rogers Otis.
Oh, good. That's awesome. It's been a great time, my people, and I hope you have learned a lot. Continue subscribing, continue sharing. When we share these things, don't be selfish. Share them to other people, obviously, who would love to see this and also learn from us. From me to you is peace out.